Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to this week's comics. I am your host, Andre Harris. Thank you guys for the support. We are on episode 25. Crazy to think we are all the way on 25 episodes of this week's comics. And man, in comic books, 25 is a landmark issue. We got a lot of great comic books to talk about this week. And also going forward, for all the books that did not make the list, I will be doing a second episode just covering all the books that did not get mentioned because every comic book deserves a shout out. Shout out to all the comic book writers, artists, inkers, colorists, down to the editors and everybody from the letterers, publishers, etc. Shout out to all the comic book shops. Shout out to all the comic book sellers, all the comic book collectors, everybody in the comic book community. Big shout out to Comic Book or League of Comic Book Geeks. That is where I'm able to get these comic book covers from to show you guys all the cool comic book covers coming out this week. So you could go down to your comic book shop, and if you don't have transportation, or if you just don't have a comic book shop in your area, or whatever is best for you, you might find a better deal on eBay or whatnot, or an online comic book store. So however you consume your comic books, man, by all means, just make sure that you do support the culture, support the community. So many good comic books out from everybody, from DC, Marvel, Image, Independent. Everybody's knocking it out the park. But with that said, we are going to get into the best original covers first, followed by the best variant covers of the week. I did not do a Roshi this week, unfortunately, for my goons out there, but it's a-okay. Right now, it's just me. I'm sure my boy Ari will be pulling up in a sec. But with that said, we are going to be getting into the best original covers coming out this December, tomorrow, December 10th is tomorrow. I actually had a couple of days off work, so doing it a little bit later. I normally do this on Sunday, and if not, normally Monday, but with a couple of days off work, I just said, you know what, I'll do it today. So you only have to wait one day. By tomorrow, you could get down to the comic book store, get these in your hand. If you go on Whatnot, they're selling them right now because they could ship them by tomorrow, and then technically you still won't get it until the date that it's released. So they're not breaking any of their contracts or anything of that nature. But with that being said, let's get straight into it. Before we get into one of those little things trying to sell you viewers, like, no, we don't need that over here. Before we get into the top 15 original covers, we got 5 honorable mention comic book covers for the week. Starting off the list, we got, oh, click the wrong button. We have The Beauty, issue number 2. And I was just talking about the independents, not Marvel or DC, but still making the list over the big dogs. Go ahead and pull this up real quick. Probably don't got the right format off rip. Let me adjust that till Ari pull up. But The Beauty, that's a crazy cover right there. I'm not gonna hold you. Your boy looked a little sick. He got some type of virus. Issue number 2. So man, nice thing, man. Like, only 2 books to pick up to catch up on this right now. And if it's something that ends up blowing up, like, now's the perfect time to get those books before the price goes up. So definitely recommend giving this a shot. Honorable mention number 4, we got Ultimate Wolverine issue number 12. And I ain't gonna hold you, I'm salty. I pushed back a podcast a whole hour to get this book, and the dude ends up selling out before I could even get one. So that should tell you how sought out this book is. Ultimate Wolverine with the Ultimate Endgame coming up and everything. Definitely want to get up to caught up on your Ultimate Black Panther, Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Wolverine, and of course the Ultimates, because those are going to be the key books involved. Obviously, you also got the Ultimate X-Men. I'm not certain who else had a big book in the Ultimate series that plays a factor, but I know Black Panther, Wolverine, Spider-Man, they play a pretty big deal in the upcoming events coming out later this month as well. So man, definitely look out for that. Let's see here. Honorable mention number 3, and that's crazy. That's only in the honorable mention, but that just shows you how tough the competition is. We got Star Wars Hyperspace Stories issue number 4 coming in. Honorable mention number 3. The force is strong within you, Luke. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. Hey, I don't know if you guys remember that. I forgot. Damn, I remember that old series back in the day. My boy used to a website. It was a website. It had like all the Star Wars battle rap parodies and stuff like that. Knock him out the box, Luke. That shit was hilarious back in the day. I'm a big Star Wars like video person, but not the comic books. I could never get into the comic book. It intimidated me. I ain't gonna hold you. Coming in honorable mention number 2, we got Shiver Suspense Stories issue number 1. Let's see here. Yo, my man is playing hockey with a decapitated head. How wicked is that? And then you got the female Jason doing ice skating with the blood. Yo. And the goalie, it looks like, I can't tell if that's like look like a zombie or down there like a Leatherface. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Wild artwork right there for sure. And honorable mention number 1, we got Hell's Half Kitchen Acre issue number 3. This was really high, I believe, on Ari's list, but he was the only person who voted on it. This week I didn't have that many people For the voting, this week it was just basically the big three: me, Ari, and Bradley, like the three people who mainly be in this group that Ari started talking comic books and everything. There's a few other people up in there that I try to get involved as well when they can, But this week it was just us three, so it didn't take as long to compromise the list. A lot of us had like probably like on average 5 of the same books in our top 15, so it kind of made it pretty easy. Let's see here. Getting into the actual top 15 list, coming in at number 15, just barely making the list, we got Vampirella. And Vampirella, like when I first started this series, bro, like Vampirella would always place really high on like the countdown. So the fact that she barely even made the countdown is insane to me. Especially when you look at this cover, bro. Like a lot of people will definitely dispute that this cover should be higher up on the list. Like that is very hyper realistic, very detailed, nice colors. That is nice. You can tell they probably not even probably. I'm had to have done that on Photoshop. Had to be a digital artwork right there, but still fire nonetheless, or at least the coloring aspect of it. But man, that is badass nonetheless. Coming in number 14, we got Marvel Knights the Punisher issue number 3, and I'm trying to catch up on the Punisher Red Band. There's only like 4 or 3 issues out right now, so it's a good time. I got issue 3, and then today I got like issue 1, and so I got to get issue 2 so I could start that. But I just heard today that this series right here is also really good. So it's dope to see Punisher got more than one series. It's nice to see Punisher got a good series, but they see he has like multiple good series. That's dope because a couple years ago they didn't know what they wanted to do with the Punisher. They were dogging the Punisher. Yo, they made Punisher great. I ain't gonna hold you. They made Punisher back to vintage Punisher, bro, and we needed that. The healing can begin. We can get back to healing, y'all. Coming in number 13, we got DC KO Wonder Woman versus Lobo, issue number 1. I think this is like one of the covers I don't got. I mean, I got like 2 or 3 covers if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not certain if I got this one. This is grungy right here, yo. This is just that's raw. I love it. I'm digging it. I'm curious to see. I can't wait to get this book and read it, bro, because I'm curious to see who's gonna come out on top. Like I've seen like covers for like other DC KOs coming up with like Harley Quinn and Lobo fighting, which kind of makes me think they're gonna let Lobo win. I would be shocked, bro, because Wonder Woman is the Trinity, bro. She's the face of all female superheroes, bro. So for Wonder Woman to take that L, that would be big. I ain't gonna hold you. She took an L to Storm though, so but that was a popularity contest type thing. This is the publishers say. So if they have Lobo go over on Wonder Woman, that's a huge statement, bro. I like both these characters a lot, so like I won't be mad whoever wins. Honestly, my heart wants Lobo to win, but I just don't see it, bro. Coming in number 12, best original cover, December 10th, 2025. We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 13. And yo, like, if you would have told me, bro, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles would be like one of the best comic books, like currently, like I would have thought you was bugging, bro. But like once I read those first couple issues, I was like, yo, this is really one of the very best comic book series out right now, bro. Like, I can't speak for the previous run that went from 1 to 150, but this run, how it started, amazing. I'm kind of scared right now because they're switching teams, but the team that did 1 through 12 did a masterful job. So hopefully they get a solid team, kind of like how Transformers is transferring over to Kirkman. Like hopefully they get somebody of that type of stature who really does it justice, man. Because man, those first 12 issues of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bruh. I didn't finish all 12. I got to issue 4, but man, those first 3 issues that I read, amazing. And I got all of them now, and I even got 13. I'm waiting on that one to come, but that's currently like what I'm currently reading at the time. As a matter of fact, I just caught up on the Ultimates, but man, it's so damn good, you guys. Highly recommend you guys check out Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles current run, dude. It is so good. Coming in number 11, we got G.I. Joe. It's like the 80s Saturday morning cartoon lineup has invaded the comic book sphere. And bro, they are like, yo, they are taking no prisoners, bro. They are kicking butt and taking names, man. This G.I. Joe cover, this ain't the craziest cover to me. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think I had this one on mine. This looks kind of like the dude who did X-Men back when I was a kid, like after Jim Lee left and everything. But it's alright. It ain't better than a lot of the other covers that I've seen personally, but I this list is not just based off my opinion alone. So it is what it is. The people spoke democracy. Coming in number 10, we got Ordained issue number 1. And this book, I ain't gonna hold you, this book would not have made the list if it was just me. Just due to like my religious beliefs and everything like that, I probably wouldn't have had it up on there. But a lot of people like this cover, and I do see this a really popular book when I be doing my comic shopping and whatnot. I see a lot of people up on those whatnot rooms and whatnot that'll be looking and requesting for this book in particular. So while it's not something I would personally pick up, I know a lot of people are picking it up, so it got to be pretty good. So I would recommend it if that's your cup of tea. I'm not judging, just not up my avenue, you know. Coming in number 9, this warms my heart to see this book this high up on the listings, but we got Spider-Man and Wolverine issue number 8. Love to see it, man. Yo, that's my guy right there. Spider-Man and Wolverine, like 2 of my top 3 favorite heroes. Wolverine number 1, Gambit number 2, Spider-Man tied with Batman for number 3, Flash and Thor tied for 4 and 5. But man, like this is fire, bro. Kari Andrews, man, he's like a young Todd McFarlane, a little less detailed than Todd, but still like right on track. Love his stylization. Um, moving on though, number 8 on the list, we got Death of Pachuco, and this was another one of those books that I didn't have this one on mine personally, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because man, the other 2 voters did, and if I did have this on my list, it would have probably been in the top 3. But yeah, it's still placed very nice on the list. Number 8, Death of Pachuco. I don't know much about this series. Like even for as long, and that's the beauty of comic books, for even as long as I have been reading comic books, like I'm not an expert on every comic book and every series and every artist and every writer and nothing like that. I'm not gonna pretend to be. Um, Coming in number 7, we got Pop Kill. This is a new series that I am really interested in looking into and seeing what it's about. The Pop Kill series, because with the Pop Kill series, aside from all the variants, I've just been hearing a lot of good things about it. And when I read the synopsis, it kind of reminds me of a book my boy Ari been telling me about with Exquisite Corpse. I was just like, how it's kind of like The Purge meets Hunger Games. Like when I read the synopsis for this, it kind of reminded me of something similar, like 2 big mega corporations, basically like Pepsi and Cola, hiring assassins to like take each other out, type shit. Like Sounds pretty interesting. Definitely worth giving it a shot. The artwork looks insane. Some of the variant covers, not even some, damn near every variant cover for this looks remarkable, bro. I'll say that, man. Coming in number 6, we got the Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger issue number 11. And Deadly Tales always does good. Every time it releases a cover, it always ranks pretty high up on the list. And, this is no different. Deadly Tales of Gunslinger. Dope to see Todd McFarlane's creations. Just, man, it's just expanded into like a world of its own inside of the Image universe. So badass, man. Todd McFarlane. That's the one artist I have not gotten to meet yet. I've seen him at the Comic Con, but I didn't get to meet. I got to meet Jim Lee, Rob Liefeld, Fred Perry. I didn't have a good experience, but I got to meet Mark Silvestri, freaking, Joe Maradia, Humberto Ramos, but like a lot of like by like J. Scott Campbell, like a lot of the OGs I grew up with, Arthur Adams, like a few that I didn't get to meet yet that I would love to get a chance to meet. Todd McFarlane at the top of that list, Eric Larson just underneath that. Those two would be very dope. Oh, of course, Frank Miller, because I didn't get to meet Frank Miller. Even though he was there at San Diego Comic Con, I was not there when he was at his booth, so I missed him. Coming in number 5, we get into the top 5 best covers of the week. We got the Infernal Hulk issue number 2. And the crazy thing is, this was my number 1 cover of the week. And what's even crazier, it was Ari's number 1 cover of the week too. Me and Ari actually agreed on a cover of the week, which is crazy. That never happens. Most of the times, we probably average about 4 of the same comic books, 4 to 5 of the same comic books on our top 15 list. So when I saw that he had the same number 1 book as me, I was kind of shocked. I thought it was going to win just off that alone. But that one extra person, Bradley, I don't think he had it on his list. And that's how it ended up only making it to, he didn't have it on his list. So that's how it ended up at number 5. And now number 4 on the list was Bradley's number 1. So that's ironic. None of the editors' choices, no one who made their vote, their number 1 pick did not get the number 1. So that's the lovely thing about the system that I came up with for ranking these and everything, to give all comic books a fair shot. But Blade Runner, Black Lotus, coming in at number 4, issue number 3. This artwork is, that's spectacular artwork right there, yo. That is badass artwork right there, if I do say so myself. We are getting into the big 3 now. And the big, you know what? Black Lotus was also on the same criteria as the big 3. The last 4 books were the only 4 books that all 3 people had in their top 15 list, which is what put them on a higher tier list than everybody else. Black Lotus just ended up being the least ranked based off of the math. But coming in number 3, we got Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 23. I am so hyped for this, bro, because, man, when I first got on Whatnot, I had got the first 4 issues of Ultimate Spider-Man. But at that time, I was so new to Whatnot, I got bombarded with comic books, bro. Because, like, I was getting comic books for $1 to $2. So I was ordering, like, 20 comic books and paying, like, $45 with the shipping. Buying, like, 10 comic books and paying $20, $15. So I went stupid and bought, like, damn near 100 comic books. So I basically, like, had so many books I was reading and catching up on that I fell back on the series, and I didn't realize, oh shit, I gotta catch up. I'm behind. But when I finally got to it, I was like, damn, this is so good. Oh wait, where's the other series? Where am I at? 23? I had to hunt those books down, bro. So that was basically like my Christmas gift to myself, was like, get a laptop and get the Ultimate Spider-Man series. Find those series. I was able to find them. I'm waiting for them to come in the mail, but I can't wait to get that. Somebody blessed me with 10 of them for $20. That's why I freaking love Whatnot. I'm sorry, that's my little tangent. And then I pay like another 15 for like the other 7 that I was missing. But freaking anyway, moving on. Runner up for original cover of the week, coming in at number 2. We got Absolute Batman, issue 15. And I think we all are familiar with what this cover is. It is the very highly sought after, and I could tell you now, I would highly recommend grabbing a few copies, more than one, because book is definitely going to be worth some money. It's definitely going to be worth some money. So, man, I got mine for $3 off Whatnot. That I love Whatnot, bro. I will constantly plug Whatnot, bro, because they have blessed me with the best deals, bro. The best deals. Freaking but I know this book's gonna be worth a lot of money. So I highly recommend picking it up. Even if you're like a person who's not a collector and you just someone who like to resell things, this is that book you want to catch right now while it's cheap, while it's cover price. And then in a month, this thing's going to be worth at least $25, $50. Go up on Whatnot, sell it for $20, $15 for the low. But you know what you really paid for it, bro. That's all that matters, right? Coming in original cover of the week. I was surprised this beat out the Joker cover because of all the hype and hysteria for the Absolute Batman. Not to mention, once I saw the Infernal Hulk and the Blade Runner were out of the running, I was shocked that this actually got number 1. But this book, yo, I'm happy for it. Batman and Robin issue 29, the Toy Maker cover, bro. Yo, this cover is fire, bro. I was surprised the other voters also had it ranked high, because I know I had this ranked high on my list. This cover is fire, bro. Fire, bro. But I was worried that people were gonna, hype up the other one more, but nope, this one actually won out. Cover of the week, Batman and Robin, issue 28. Congratulations to Batman and Robin. DC doing their thing. 1 and 2. Marvel still got into the top 3. Still got into the top 3. Marvel, not bad. Not bad. We are about to get into the variant covers, but before that, we got my boy Ari Starks. Are you in a car? You're not even. This guy ain't even really. Okay, we'll still put him in. We got Ari Starks pulling up right now. Hope you don't crash, dude.
I said, we all good. We all good. Easy peasy, just multitasking as usual. I try to go hit Ollie's, see what they had in their little shops and shit. Maybe Loki be having some shit in there. They had the Tanisha Coates, Black Panther trade hardcovers in there, but they only had volume 2 and 4. I was like, I'll just wait. But I was just out there doing my little hunting shit.
Your audio don't sound too clear coming in from where you coming in at.
I'm in the whip, that's why, yeah.
Yeah, shoot. Well, all right, we're gonna have to hit you back because the audio ain't that clear, my guy. Yeah, I don't want to mess up the audio quality up on this one. But let's see here. We are moving on to the variant covers of the week. We got Shiver Suspense Stories issue number 1. Hopefully, Ari get back in time. Pretty sure you will, but if not, it is what it is. We will catch up on another show because I am going to be doing another show covering all the covers that we did not go over because you know there's so many good covers, man. So and just that way we could talk comic books and whatnot. You know, it ain't always just got to be the top covers that we go over. Oh, plus we also got Absolute Batman and Pop Kill covers to cover. So you know what? While we wait to give, you know, we'll go ahead and do that. We get into it. We got the Shiver. I already pulled it up, so might as well run through it. Shiver Suspense Stories. And yo, this is a wild cover, man. Yo, this woman is about to get her head chopped off. How do you not see him right behind you with the axe, though? He like literally like right behind you with the axe. Could have been a little bit more depth to fill to this one, but yeah, I do like the cover though. It almost made my list, so I'm kind of happy it did make the list. But I didn't have it on mine personally, but I know Bradley did. Not certain if anybody else did. I think Bradley was the only one, but he had it higher, yeah. But he had it higher than I had my G.I. Joe, which did not make the list, unfortunately, which is insane. The G.I. Joe did not make the list because that G.I. Joe cover looks so freaking fire, bro. So fire. Honorable mention number 4, we got the Marvel Knight Punisher 3. And let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. Look at the Punisher. Punisher just stayed doing this thing. This should have been higher up. And this only made the list because I was the only one who voted it. And I had it higher on my list of books that didn't make the list than other people had theirs that didn't make the list. That's the same thing with a few of these honorable mentions. Marvel Knight Punisher, issue number 3. This is out tomorrow. So if you can find it, make sure to cop that. Honorable mention number 3, we got Shiver Suspense Stories. Again, making the list. Another variant for Shiver Suspense Stories. And yeah, that's badass right there. I like it. And just see, this is how STDs get started, man. See, she done got him. She's gonna ruin that man's life right there. Ruined his whole life. He did it all for the nookie. Man. Nah, man. Coming in, honorable mention number 2, we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 13. Oh my God, this breaks my heart that this is an honorable mention. This should be in the top 15 easily. Are you kidding me? Dustin Nguyen? That artwork is amazing, bro. Yo, this is another reason why I love Whatnot, bro. I was on Whatnot the other day, I swear to God. I was on Whatnot the other day, and freaking someone was doing the Ninja Turtle blind bags, $2 starts. And usually when you go on Whatnot, someone will see you getting a deal and they'll be a little asshole and they'll like swipe up the bid and then run the bid up. Bro sold me a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle blind bag for $2, right? Opened the blind bag. I didn't get this cover. I got the cover A, the original cover. Didn't want it. But I was like, whatever. I was like, you know what? Told the guy, I was like, you know what? Give it to the next person in a giveaway. I only got it for $2, bro. Give it to the next person in the giveaway. So the dude was like, bro, that was so cool of you. I'm gonna give you a variant. It's not this cover either, but it's like the variant from like the creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He gave me that variant, which is like $25. The book's worth like $25. So I'm like, thanks, bro. So I gave away a $2 book, and this dude gives me a $25 book just because he liked my action. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know what? That was real cool of you to bless other people with with that book. So I'm gonna give you a book worth way more than the book you just gave away to the people, right? So I'm like, cool. So I'm still up in the little chat or whatever. The next guy, he wins a blind bag, and I'm just, good luck, bro. Hope you get something nice. He opens up this cover right here, and bro's like, give it to 5-star, which is like my handle on whatnot. And bro's like, are you sure this is a 1 in 100 cover, bro? And he's like, yeah, give it to 5-star, bro. He's super nice. So, bro, I got gifted 2 freaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles off Whatnot yesterday for free. Both of them are variants, bro. A 1 in 25 and a 1 in 100. One of those books is worth like 25 bucks at least. The other one's going to be worth at least 50 bucks, bro. Like, and they both said happy holidays. So, man, that was like the most sweetest Christmas gift from complete strangers ever, bro. That's why I fucking love Whatnot. Moving along. Honorable mention number 1, we got Spider-Man and Wolverine issue number 8. And bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I was a little salty at oh no, this ain't the one I got. But this cover's badass too. I ain't gonna hold you. I love to see Spider-Man and Wolverine get in they shine, bro, because there was a lot of weeks on this show. There was a lot of episodes where Spider-Man and Wolverine did not make it, bro. Them covers were not making it. It was some hard competition. So it's just like, damn. And I'm a huge Kari Andrew fan. But yeah, like the competition was just shutting them out. So it's nice to see like the past show or two, like him make it to that back onto the show, you know. Let's see here. Moving on. Now we are into the top 15. We are officially into the top 15 best variant covers of the week. Coming in number 15, we have The Ordained issue number 1. And again, this wasn't that high on, I don't think this was on my listing, but I know it was really high on Ari. Ari, the one who really got this one placed where it made it to. And that is a nice cover. Don't get me wrong. That is a fire cover, bro. That is a fire cover. These are still the books. I could tell just from this book, we're still on the books that only one person agreed on, but they were ranked really high. And I'm pretty sure that's the case with this next one. And then after that, everything else, 2 or more people agreed on. But number 14, we got Transformers Robots in Disguise. Yo, this variant, man, that looks just so hyper realistic right there, bro. Shout out to the digital artist who did this, because this is definitely a digital piece of work right here, man. Damn, it makes me really it makes me really sad that I broke my Wacom tablet, bro. Like the Cintiq. I had a Cintiq, the big ass Cintiq that the animators use at the animation studios and everything. I used to do all my digital artwork on there. That's really when I stopped drawing for a minute, because I finally took a long time to transition to digital, and then I finally got my bearing with the digital. And then when I broke the Cintiq when I was moving, I just stopped drawing for a minute, for a hot minute, but got to get back to it because I'm working on a book. I've been doing the writing, but got to get back on the artwork to brush the cobwebs off, so to speak. Coming in number 13, we got Spider-Man and Wolverine issue number 8. Once again, it's like every Spider-Man and Wolverine cover made the list this week. That is very rare. That does not usually happen, but yo, that is a fire cover. Shout out to Clobbering Comics. I was able to pull this one, fortunately, at least. You know, wasn't able to get those Ultimate Wolverine, but was able to get those Spider-Man Wolverine covers, so I'm happy about that. For the low, yo, this series right here is really fun, you guys. Like, and even if you're not a 90s, like I was born in the 80s, but I mean, you know, like the childhood is the 90s. So like, even if you're a 90s baby or whatnot, like if you are a fan or someone who went back to read those classic Todd McFarlane Spider-Man books and Jim Lee X-Men and Rob Liefeld X-Force, do yourself a favor and get the Spider-Man Wolverine series. There's only 8 issues right now. You could cop all 8 issues. If you go on Whatnot, I'm pretty sure you could find someone who could sell you all 8 issues. Like I said, I'll be finding shit on Whatnot for $1, $2, bro. So you could really probably buy all 8 issues for, like, if you find the right place, for like $12, bro. So just look around, bro. And don't always be quick to, if you see someone constantly bidding on something, like, know what the price is. Cause like don't pay more for something than it's worth, bro. If anything, only pay when you see that you're getting it for cheaper than what it is. That is the golden rule at all times. Let's see. Street Fighter coming at number 12. We got Street Fighter Masters Guile issue number 1. And yo, considering how high up the Zangief got last week, I'm surprised this cover only got to 12th place, because last week Zangief, that book got to 2nd place on the cover, but the entire cover was Red Mika in like in a bikini, pretty much. Well, no, Red Mika in her gear, but we know her gear is like basically a swimsuit, so it is what it is. But to be fair, the artwork is amazing at the same time. Yeah, she's stacked, but the artwork is amazing at the same time. Look at the detail on the jet in the background, Guile, the texture up on it. Yo, yeah, the artwork is badass, bro. So I think I'll just act like people just gooning. The artwork was definitely right up there. Coming in. All right. Right here, we got the very tail end of the show, but we got my boy Ari Starks pulling in to close this out. Let's see here. We got at number 11, Blade Runner Black Lotus issue number 3.
Yeah, I know the show ain't hit the same if y'all don't see the shit in real time. Y'all need to see them real covers.
Honestly,
I almost picked this up, yo. I always wanted to watch the movie
like this, bro. But yeah, that Blade Runner, fire. The watercolor on this, nice. Very nice. Let's see here. Number 10, variant cover of the week. Damn, voice going out. Gotta get lit.
I'm mad about this fucking shit, yo.
Bro, I waited an hour and the guy sells the book. And with I don't even want to go there because yeah, it's gonna fuck up the
Yo, you have so clearly we both start off very bad with this whole blind bag to Ninja Turtle shit.
No,
well, I don't know if you did the blind bag, but
nah, bro, I had a holiday miracle for the Ninja Turtles.
So for me,
gave me 2 of the variants for free.
Bro. Oh yeah, no. So yeah. I could see he's selling the variants for a valid price, the ones that I actually want, but neither here nor there. I get to Clayton. So when I went there, I'm still confused on how this blind bag is going. I don't know if every cover is an outcome for the blind. I believe from what I'm seeing now, every cover is an outcome from the blind bag, from the regular, you know what I'm saying, in-store covers to the incentives, all of that. You know, from the A, B, and C to the 1-in-25s to the 1-in-250s. All of those are included. But they're also just regularly selling cover A, B, C, and D, which is like, that's kind of like, why would you? I would why would you? My situation was I got the Clayton Crane, cover, and I got the blind bag. And what do I get out the blind bag? The exact same Clayton Crane cover, not a Virgin variant, like that the one we see right on here, not this one. The same as cover. Now, mind you, the blind bag is cover price. It's $4.99, which is better than any other blind bag, you know what I'm saying, program that pricing wise this year. But this is why, because you're able to still get a regular cover out of there. But you have a possibility of getting, which is dope. That is dope. But damn, I wish I didn't have to buy a regular cover. I would have just been better off taking my chances. They should have just put like don't even release the regular cover separately. Just put them. Just sell the blind bags only.
Do that, yeah.
It's like you're getting double the sell now.
Put those regular covers in the blind bag, bro. I mean, yeah.
Well, the shop doesn't really gain anything. They're gonna get their $4.99 regardless, so it's not the shop fault really. I guess I'm really pissed at myself.
Nakayama ain't in there because that's the one I've been seeing a lot of those rip, and that's the one cover I haven't seen come out personally. But I'll see the people that have it on the background, the Nakayama cover.
Oh, the Nakayama one, yeah. That one is. I like Nakayama's art because it feels bubbly, but like real, like has that seriousness at the same time. Like it doesn't feel too like serious in the art. It has a little bit of like kidness, like a little kidding, not in a bad way, but like this is superheroes. We're talking about comics, you know.
So
yeah. But I like his art though, because I seen his joint that he got for Superman and Spider-Man, and I thought that was pretty nice.
Moving along, we got the Amazing Spider-Man issue 17.
Oh man, boy,
crazy, yo, because like this usually be ranked so high.
I'm so mad. Yo, shops low-key are sleeping on these covers, yo. Shops are low-key sleeping on these covers. 2 shops I went to did not have these covers. They were like, "Oh, which cover? What do you mean? What's Amazing Visions?" Huh? The best cover. Well, this is just my personal opinion. The best covers coming out for the Spider-Man run right now. But it's some people that don't know about them. Like I keep saying, I think these should have been the incentives, but I'm happy that they're not low key. Well,
they used to be the incentive, but they used to be like the original cover. Now they're like cover B, cover C, and I'm like, why are they switching like that? But
well, it's probably the dude who probably did covers like this back in the, you know, they usually bring them back to do variants and shit like that. But I got the nullified one. That was the only one I could find out. Was like, because the regular cover was cool, but I've been trying to just get regular covers, but the nullified one was cool. I mean, it just looks like an more evil Carnage with the. It's like Carnage with the Spider-Man suit on, like how you got Venom in that series with the Spider-Man suit. Now you got Carnage with the Spider-Man suit.
Man, that one right there been like, when I was having the thing trying to get those. Man, that dude, I don't want to.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Who told me like
Amazing Spider-Man off of this?
I'll get you at 3. I get up in there. You got so many people up in there, and I'm like,
we had mad niggas in there.
I was like, pull the Ultimate Wolverine. He's like, I'm on DC right now, so I'm like, fuck, bro.
Right, I'm trying to look for the Ordained. Like, oh, I'm on Marvel right now. Like, man,
bro, like we already had this for last week. Like, yo, come back on Wednesday, and I'll pull that for you with the other ones. He pulled everything else, but I was like, all right, the Wolverine, like, nah, man, like,
and until you put some quickness on my ship in there. Put some quickness on that ship in there.
Before that comes up, everybody just at the same time, Wolverine, and then you just, oh, sorry, they're all sold out. I'm like,
no, was everybody going for the regular cover or the incentive?
They only the regular cover. They had the incentive, but I was too salty. I was like, fuck it, I'm
gonna get the incentive, but the regular cover was nice too, though.
I was like, I'll get it somewhere else.
I'm starting to. I know we had our issues with the Ultimate covers with the border and shit, but when I flip it over and I see the full art, it gets me a little upset. But then it makes me appreciate that full art because I'll be like, God damn, that's at least I can. Then I look at the front cover like, well, that's what it is. So at least I can still appreciate it.
That's a fact.
Because like I said, we talk about Amazing Spider-Man, but yeah, the art on there, they cooked.
Batman and Robin issue 20. Yeah, that one messed up. I think it's 28, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you're right. You're right. It's 29. I believe 29. Okay. Yeah.
Damn, that's what.
Oh no, you was right. You was right. It's 28. You was right. It was 28. We both was wrong.
Yo, that motherfucker right there is.
Bro, what I tell you? Is this my boy still? Is this Gilliam?
That is so clean.
I think this might be Gilliam. It might be. Let me see. But this joint, I have this the one I'm going for tomorrow. I was surprised my early shop didn't have this cover. Well, I got there later in the day. They opened at 11. I didn't get there till like 3, so they probably already people already probably got it. This is the main cover I wanted though. But the base cover is cool too though.
Yeah,
also, like following the story.
This one, now looking at this, I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to buy 2.
I ain't gonna lie. This kind of reminds me like of like if you've seen a lot of the Batman Dark Patterns covers, it kind of gives me vibes of that also because Scarface was a big part of that story from what I'm hearing.
Man, yeah, that's clean, bro.
This is yep, Gilliam March once again. Yo, how many times has Gilliam March made the list at this point now?
You be staying on here, bro. His art, I like his ink too,
Fire,
bro.
son.
Whoever his inker is fire.
Yeah, yo, for real. That's a
The inker don't get
yo.
enough
That's
credit.
another we don't bring up a lot. We got to start highlighting that a lot more. The inker, them colorists. I hate saying colorists. I'm gonna start saying inkers. Saying colorists is crazy. Call somebody a colorist.
But
I ain't no colorist.
yo, this Crownsville always good, man. But I feel like, damn, I don't know if their book be getting pushed back or something.
Nah, bro. Some people just don't know about it, bro. They don't, or it's not that. Some people, the demand probably is not there yet. You know, somebody probably ain't talk about it or hype it up enough yet. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what these shop owners are telling me. When I'm going there, when I was looking for it for issue 1, they was like, what? Like I just said about Ordained. When I was telling you last night, shit like that. Like, oh, what's Ordained or what's Crownsville? It's not a lot of demand for it, so I didn't order it.
I've been seeing them Ordango like hotcakes on whatnot.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's really a, if you know type situation. Come on, one guy he got it at his shop, so I'm hoping I can be able to. He got me locked in, so I can be able to get that shit. But if not,
I know you got this next one on the list.
I really and the thing is, bro, I just want a cover, bro. Same with this Crownsville. Like I just want the regular covers, bro, and just read the story, man.
Hey,
like
when the A cover be better than the variants, bro. Like that's I love that shit. That's
bro. Oh yeah. Man, this cover alone been making me want to read this shit, but I haven't been following this story enough.
That looked tough.
Apparently, this is like the third part of a ongoing mini series of these. They had Annihilation 2029, Conquest 2029, and now we're at the end 2029, and this is the cover first appearance of Spider-Man 3,099, pretty much.
You know, Bradley had some strong input on this week because man, don't get me wrong, this cover is stupid fire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My bias and it showed on this one because this should have been on my list as well, bro. But I'm glad it wasn't because then it probably would have got cover of the week. Star Wars,
Spider-Man 2099, or just in general, he just is a fire looking character always. So
I'm referring to this right here. This would have got
covered. Oh no, this is heat too though. This is heat, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you.
It's kind of like how with those GI Joe those GI Joe covers where it has like a fiery background and it's just a silhouette or just like a headshot of them, and it's just aura farming, bro. They just be looking so fire on this cover. So to have this Boba Fett, you know what I'm saying, soldier looking this fire, is like, I'm not too into Star Wars. So I don't know if this is a specific character. I be knowing like names for the most part, like the Boba Fett is right. That's the name, right?
Yeah. Well, okay. This one, I don't know if this one's Boba Fett. He looked like similar armor, but
That's saying. I know it might be. This might be a specific person.
I'm like, I don't want to.
I know some Star Wars person is saying like, "What the? These niggas don't know who this is." Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Boba Fett, but Boba Fett's color is a little different, so I'm not that confident to say it's. I want to say it was a Mandalorian, but like I ain't confident enough to say.
Not a Mandalorian. I know his joint is like a dark green or some shit like that.
Spirits of Violence, issue number 4 coming in.
This is hard.
Issue number 3 coming in at number 4.
They stay with the fire covers. I mean, I hear mixed things about the story. Like I heard some people say they like it, some people say it's whatever. The covers stay heat though. Never go wrong with a damn
first issue for the Peach Momoko, bro. And I ain't gonna hold you. Like if it wasn't for that Peach Momoko, this probably was one I was gonna resell on whatnot. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, I'll keep it because of the cover. But
that's same with me with the Venom 250.
With that Carnage though, that Carnage series, I don't care. Those covers are so fire. I still sold them. It was that bad. I was like, I can't do it.
I hear you, son. It be like that.
DCKO.
DCKO.
Wonder Woman versus Lobo. I'm surprised this is the only Wonder Woman Lobo cover that made the list, because man, there was some fire Lobo.
This one was fire. The Dan Panosian one was fire. Either or, for real, for real. This is my favorite though.
Yeah,
that's my favorite as well.
I can't wait to read this, bro. Like, man,
it's fun, bro. I would say it's a fun read compared to the other, like the Superman one and the Aquaman one, which are like straight up, you know what I'm saying, knuckle up. Well, Superman got a little bit more chat in there. Aquaman and Hawkman is a little bit more knuckle up. This one is like an all everywhere type of fight, bro. But you're gonna have fun. I will say, readers, you will have fun.
I reading it's better than that Superman Captain Atom, because like it was alright, but like
Superman had me crying, laughing at that shit. You read it already?
The Superman Captain Atom, yeah.
Bro, when he had his fist clenched, when you see what I was talking about with the fist clenched, now when he said, "You still not getting it, Superman," and just cracked that nigga. Superman's like his innocence is the funniest shit, because niggas is ready to whoop ass, and this nigga like, guys, we should just think about this, nigga.
Runner up, we got the Ultimate Black Panther issue 23.
Oh yeah, this is the cover. I'm on the hunt for this one.
Man, I need a copy of that, man. That shit is.
Cause boy, when I tell you, reading this story, if you know, you know, man. Like,
scared to get this.
My man Killmonger was on the sidelines, like, cause she like, you know, Storm is God like power, so he would just sit there looking at her like, damn, did I just lose my bitch? It was not a spoiler or nothing. It's just funny because, you know, obviously kind of see
I ain't been following
so far. You know, it's just funny because nigga was looking like, damn, I lost my bitch to a god. Like,
that's hilarious. Cover of the week.
I really wonder. I gotta find out who did this, because I mean, it's always just they just always look beautiful on the cover together. But man, this just looks really nice.
Man, Black Panther took Forge Girl, if anything, but I mean, this is definitely the better couple.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel what you're saying. What they say is the one dude Hudlin that did all the fucked up toxic writing for them.
I'm pretty sure this is Zhang Zhang, if I'm not mistaken.
Come on, we know by now. When you see this, you see Transformers, you see that purple pinkish background, electricity.
Bro, I don't know how he does it, bro. Like, this guy.
Bro, I don't lie. I think he's filthy. He looking Tron like, and Tron always looks dope as fuck. But it's like this. I don't know, man. It's like a futuristic. He's not so much like the background. His background's looking like
covers, and I'm like, nah.
His backgrounds be looking like fucking old, like PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? Backgrounds and shit. His covers be looking like PS3 backgrounds. Like when you be able to pick your own background and shit. Like that's what his shit be looking like. And this shit fire.
I am so thankful to you putting me on the Transformers, bro.
Bro, Zhang Zhang
and yo, that's just how highly I think of you, because bro, like I've heard so many people, bro. Like, it's been the talk of the, like, outside of Absolute Batman, like for like the past year and a half, 2 years, Transformers has been like right there as like one of those.
Bro, when I do my top 10,
I was just like,
a lot of people's top 10s from what I've been seeing is very different, which I like, but it's similar stories with them, and they just rank differently. So I don't think nobody's gonna be wrong in what they have in their top picks, because once again, this has been an amazing year, and I got in here in the summer,
bro. But yo, yeah, you're right, bro, because some of these freaking, all right, but it don't matter, bro, because you caught up. You caught up on
that. I was reading online before I started getting my collecting and shit. Like I when I started collecting, I was picking up on issues I was like current on. I was just reading them online. You know,
bro, nobody reads everything, bro. So it don't
oh, for
matter how
sure,
long somebody, you know what I'm saying?
for sure,
Because
for
then
sure.
there's always new shit that are starting points for everybody at the same
You know,
time.
and some people got their favorite author. They might like I
Yeah,
watched one dude, he
right.
had like two or three like Daniel Warren Johnson stories in his he had two because he had Transformers and he had something following us to the moon, some shit. I forgot what it was called. But he's a Daniel Warren Johnson, you know what I'm saying? Like stan damn near. So it's like I'm not surprised. But then Daniel Warren Johnson's story, like, especially Transformers, like the way they ended this year, I'm gonna be surprised. But then you got some people who talk about this Ghost Machine universe. I don't know shit about that. I ain't read Red Coat because I thought it was about to be some shit about some Revolutionary War shit about a bunch of white people shit that I didn't give a fuck about. But I'm hearing that it's different. It might just be some crazy shit. But I'm not hip to that. You know what I'm saying? I picked up what I picked up. You know what I'm saying? And picking this up late, I ain't give a fuck, man. This was just such a fun story and still going right now. Like, shout out to Robert.
Late all the time, bro. Comic books have been around before we've been born. You know what I'm saying? So it's always shit, bro. Like shit. When I first got into X-Men, bro, the first thing I did was go back and start. Oh shit, let me get these back issues so I could, you know what I'm saying? Because I like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, yeah. the certain characters, but there's too many characters for anybody to.
All you can do is take a chance on one, like, and you go from there, bro.
You like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, not even being funny. Like, that's what I'm currently doing. Like, that's what I'm reading this Nova joint. Like, I thought he was pretty interesting in the Imperial shit. I read the first joint, just like, let me just see. I really was not expecting this shit to be good, bro. I really was expecting this shit to be boring, and I could be like, oh, thank God, I don't gotta buy this shit. But it was solid, and I'm picking up the next joint, and it's solid so far. You know what I'm saying? It feel like low key. I feel like I'm thinking like this, reading it like he's kind of giving off Star-Lord vibes a little bit, but it's Richard Rider, so he kind of a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, about his shit. But neither here nor there. It's all about just taking a chance, man. Take a chance. Like same shit with this joint, Warwolf. You know what I'm saying? Taking a chance. I'm on issue 2. I loved issue 1. You know what I'm saying? I was mad my shops didn't have this shit. I had to go on Whatnot to get this. But you know what I'm saying? You take a chance
on the
shit,
show
man.
like a couple weeks ago. That Warwolf. Yeah, it rang.
Like it's just like I said, you gotta take a chance, man. You gotta take a chance.
I mean, sometimes, yeah, like you go to the shop, you might see something that you're not familiar with, but something catch your eye, you grab it.
But it might be in your ballpark. You gotta know what you like.
Yeah, because like again, like I had my set picks and everything, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, damn, the beauty of having friends that are also into the comic book, something you might have initially picked up because of that person's enthusiasm and their, you know what I'm saying, their regard for that book.
You know, with the with the Green Lanterns, his enthusiasm of Green Lanterns make me want to read Green Lanterns.
I'm like, damn, I wish I had someone with that for the Invincible when that came up, because I used to always see those books and never gave it a shot.
Man,
damn, that hurts. You know, the freaking. It was like that with Department of Truth. I haven't started it yet, but once you showed me that last episode, I was like,
nigga, I ain't starting it yet because I was waiting to get this.
Yeah.
Finally got my Something's Killing the Children Volume 2.
Freaking, you told me about Skin Breakers. I'm probably not going to jump on that.
That's another good one. It was another good one.
And I think I might got issue 1, but
that's definitely coming along. It's so say, man, Robert Kirkman he's working, bro. That's why he's scaring me with Transformers low key.
I wasn't gonna have any interested, but the way you broke it down to me, I was like, man, you gotta be interested.
It's jungle politics, bro.
Oh yeah.
It's really jungle tribal politics.
And Transformers, that's the big one, man. So shit,
yeah, bro.
At
the end of the day, bro, like I do when it comes to I love great storytellers. And that goes from music to wrestling to in comics. Whoever can tell that story well in the way that I like it, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm gonna gravitate to. And if for what I know and how I know my friends are, that's why I love Fry shit. Know your friends. I'm gonna put y'all on the shit because I believe, you know what I'm saying, y'all into this type of same shit that, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, on my Jared shit. I'm selectively, you know what I'm saying, curate the shit. But still though, like if I'm finding some shit that's crazy and good, out of excitement. Like sometimes I'm gonna just be like, oh, you got it. Like it just be like, yo, dog, this shit right here crazy. Like so I'm just reading like last night. Like I wasn't trying to spoil niggas. That's why I just posted the art because the art was exciting me. You know what I'm saying? And I know Dre loves some of this shit. You know, especially seeing this art of Wolverine, it's gonna make him definitely want to read this shit. But then like the dude Alessandro's been his art has been cooking the whole series. Like the series hasn't been like the greatest one out of the Ultimate series, but that art has just been.
I thought it was because I wasn't reading the other series, but now that I'm catching up on this, is like,
yeah. Yo, so you're caught up on the Ultimates, man. What you thinking about with the Ultimates?
It's up there. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like that Ultimate series is so good that
you see what I'm talking about with Dennis Camp now?
Batman shit for me. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
You see what I'm talking about with Dennis Camp? His pen is a little different, bro. His pen is a little different. That nigga inspires you. Tony Stark. I had to take Tony Stark ain't never inspired me the way he inspired me in that issue 18, bro. Ain't never. You would have thought he was Captain America. Captain America probably somewhere sitting there like, what the hell? This nigga done took my book of rhymes. But nah, dog, like that was beautiful seeing my man Luke Cage. He's supposed to be. That's why I'm mad they're ending this, bro. Imagine that Luke Cage with a new Avengers. You seen the Deadpool? They had big man.
I gotta actually run, Ari, because I'm about to try to do what you're doing right now, and they calling me like come in here and Smith Oak. But shit, when are you doing another review, bro? Shit, are you caught up on the Ultimates?
Yeah, I'm been caught up on shit. Only thing I'm catching up on right now.
List, bro.
Yeah, I'm just reading. I just gotta read Nova. I gotta read.
You read it like you.
Cause bro, I gotta get to the older shit, bro. I gotta get to the older shit, bro.
Like you got a college exam coming up. Like you crunching for finals.
Bro, I'm a student of life, bro. And plus, I want to hurry and get to the Scott Snyder shit, bro. I want to get to the Scott Snyder Batman. I got mad shit, bro. I got mad DC shit I want to read, bro.
I want to catch up on the fucking. I gotta get a copy of that Batman that smiles and that DC metal. I need to write that down because I always forget.
Bro, low key.
Like I just been like, here's my pull list, and once this is done,
I'm about to put you on right now.
Yeah.
Panel bound comics. Right now they have a sale. Damn near I think until the end of the month. 50% off issues. And I think they got the Dark Knight Metal joint right now. It's like $65.
That's a website?
Panel bound comics.
REA.
That's where I got the criminal joint from. The Black Friday joint. 20 a pop.
Bro.
20 a pop for three hardcovers.
Hey, was it the hard? Don't you got like the trade paperbacks of the Department of Truth too, right?
Yeah, I got those from the shop.
But like they cover like how many issues a piece? Like 1 through 5.
Like sometimes it depends. Be like 5 to 7. Sometimes depending on who's doing this shit. So this one is 1 to 5, and then oh wow, that's interesting. This one does 1 to 5. This is volume 1 and volume 2. Oh wait, am I reading it right? Yeah, 1 to 5, and then it's 8 to 13. That's interesting. Why it jump like that?
1 to 5, 8 to 13.
And bro, this is volume 1 and volume 2, Department of Truth.
What?
That's interesting. I gotta see what's up with that.
Huh.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna let you go, man. Go get back into these books and shit, man. But
like I said, bro, you done put me onto Exquisite Corpse, and at the same time, thank you, but at the same time, damn you, because you hurt in my pockets. You making me get all 6, 7 issues. I gotta get caught up on Exquisite Corpse. That's gonna be like 6 to 8 books. So that's gonna be like $30-$40. Then well no, because on eBay I found one on eBay for like $25 for like 1 through 6. So I'll probably have to buy 2 issues at cover price or something. the freaking. Then you also put me on the Department of Truth. And from what you showed me of Department of Truth, bro, I want that whole thing. And that's like 40-something issues.
Shit, if you try to talk about that with art, man, No Man's Land.
Yeah, you about to set me back a good.
No Man's Land has some of my favorite art this year, also, bro. The art in there is amazing.
See, bro.
That's what I was saying. Main things I've really been going crazy with like art was that this cul-de-sac.
Art you showed me, that was in Department of Truth, though, right?
Yeah, the art I showed was Department of Truth. Yeah.
Because I remember you was telling me about both. I'm writing down. I already had Department of Truth written down on the page, but I'm writing down No Man's Land as a reminder. So look out for that. Yeah, you be following those indies like a motherfucker too, bro. You remind me of my homeboy Richard. He was heavy on the indie.
I think that's pretty much
super heavy on the indie.
Oh yeah, I said that Infernal Hulk. That shit is amazing. And the art, Nick Klein.
When I went to the guy, I wasn't gonna get it because of your recommendation, bro. You spoke so highly of it. I was like, yo, if you got issue number 1, I'll take 2. And he's like, I'll have to check back for issue number 1, bro. So I was like, fuck it, I don't want 2 yet, but if you get issue number 1,
bro, it might be they might. I think, don't quote me, but I think they might be having to do a second printing for number 1.
Yeah, because he was sold out. So I was like, I'm gonna look around. Then I'll jump on it.
And like I said, Nick Klein, his art. That's why once again, I didn't even think about getting the variants. His covers is enough, bro.
Bro, when I saw you had that number 1 this week,
beautiful.
That was my number 1. So when I saw you had, I was like, damn, me and Ari with it. I was like, that's never happened, bro. We usually have like real close, but never the same number 1. I was like, wow.
Now, real chat though, bro. Nick Klein go at the end of this series, really, bro. Nick Klein go down as one of the best like Hulk artists, bro. He gonna go down as one of the best Hulk artists. This has been beautiful art in this shit, bro. And just the last series too, like amazing art. And Hulk is
where they can find you that, my bro, because I do gotta get up in here and get this little.
You already know, man. Follow me on TikTok at Ari Starks. At Ari Starks on TikTok. I just dropped some new videos on there, so go check that out, man. Check out my new comic book day video, and my comic book day collection video. And you know, we're gonna get our year-end reviews coming in soon. And like I said, man, shout out to you, man. Let me on here and chatting it up with you guys. Always love.
Ari, I greatly appreciate you pulling up, man. And damn, I wish I didn't have to push back the pod, because then we probably would have had you for way more of the episode. And I didn't even get what the fuck I wanted. So damn, that even really made the whole thing. Well, anyway, I will find those books that I was supposed to grab. I don't know who. Yeah, I apologize to the people in the comments. I didn't read not one comment this episode. I was not paying attention to that. My head was in a different space due to that Clobbering Comics fiasco bullshit. But I understand. Dude had so many people up in there getting that money. He kind of was just like, bro, you're 1 in 30 people right now. You know, so it is what it is. But you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys know where to find me. Till next time, take care of yourself. Make sure to go support your comic book shops, whatnot, eBay, comic book online stores like Panel Bound Comics. Till next time, take care. Peace out.
Yeah. Hey, this sounds like the ending theme, don't it? Like an anime going off. The ending theme to the I Shouldn't Be Alive anime. Yo, way too much on the mental. Get the brain of a schizo. Got my heartbeat changing the tempo. Crown Royal, I take it a sip slow. Gotta go one, hold on like it's in vogue. I just wanna make it official. Man, I'm good enough for anyone that ever tried to get me. Yo, so if you're really with me and you're really not against me, I don't want you to get hit up. I'll show you what's the